fucking whatever. Oh, good. We're doing this now. These fucking people are just boring. Yeah, but anyway, welcome to the show. Let's get a shot in. So yeah, I'm sure everybody knows, since it's being said in the chat, that ooh, that was a rough one. That last night, Baked Alaska got, I guess, swatted. Matter of fact, I'll just pull the clip. I know somebody sent me the clip. And I'm sure now the usual suspects, the same lineup of losers, that tried to get the Owen Benjamin thing, get the cops after me then they called me a snitch because I put the cops back on them, and I'm sure now they're going to try to put... I'm going to say a couple things, and I can only say this obviously with uncertainty. I'm purely speculating here. But obviously the gay-ass Alan Powell, pot awful crowd are going to do the whole, oh, Mersh probably did it because he hates Baked, even though I wouldn't fist fight. Like, even though I've never swatted anybody, and I have no beef with Baked outside of making fun of him on this show and counting money while I do it. But I'm sure they're doing their same old bullshit. I'm sure they're going to blame me for it or whatever. But I would also go a step further and say, I really wouldn't put it past it being them to have done this so that I could get blamed for it. So I could just tell you this right now. It ain't going to fly that way if you guys try to swat me. It just doesn't. Like, Florida's different, man. Plus, I have 2 active files open with them now because of this bullshit already. But, yeah, I obviously had nothing to do with it. And I would have to, obviously, with the current climate, it sucks that I even have to say that out loud. Because in most situations you can say, oh, yeah, whatever. But... yeah, I had nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, his ex-girlfriend called me last night as it happened. Had to be as it happened, right? Because this happens... if Ashton called me last night or texted me last night... shut up. If Ashton texted me last night, that was at around, because we had a conference call. I'm trying to think. It was around 7 o'clock. No, because we had a conference call till 7. So it was, I didn't leave Royce's till 7. So it would have had to have been like 7:30, our time here on the East Coast, that she was texting me like, holy shit, you got to call me. Oh my God, you want to hear this? And I was like, yo, we just did a 2-hour show. I just commuted to do my podcast. I'm commuting home. I just got off a conference call for an hour with advertising guy. I don't feel like I was like, maybe I'll call you when I get back to the house. And then I just didn't because I wanted to fucking play Bannerlord, do my fucking show. So then I got never mind. Like late last night. I guess you fucking forget it, I guess. And that was after all the Bake stuff came out. So I don't know if she was trying to... it'd be an odd coincidence if she called me right after. So I don't know what time it happened last night. But if she tried to call me, I would imagine she was trying to call me to tell me what happened. And at 7:30 our time, I think that would... oh, that's right. You know what? That would make sense. He probably was streaming. I'm still trying to... that's the thing. I'm still trying to place Baked Alaska here in Florida because I know he's living here now or whatever. But I don't know if it was here. I don't know if it was in Florida. But anyway, this is what happened last night. Somebody swatted him. I mean, he is like the IP2 guy too, so it could have been an IP2 person. By the way, that's your fucking living room, dude. By the way, hands up! That doesn't look like Florida. Is he back? I think he might. Is he back in Arizona? Because that don't look like Florida sheriff's deputies. By the way, that music was not added. IP2 was donating media while he was doing a desktop stream.
Keep these people in office much longer.
Kitty.
Obviously, I think that the next election isn't going to be as much about the economy. It's super important. People are upset. That's going to be important. We're going to be in for a cultural war as well in this country. And
Let's do a deep clear.
The Democrats are not going to be in good shape.
All right, thank you both for being with us. When we come back, a very
Oh my God. And he's watching Hannity on top of it. Yeah, I don't know where this happened. Alice's stream has another view too. Oh, Alice was with him. Oh, that's right, because her and Chick and Andy, I guess, broke up. That cat just noped the fuck out of here. Bro, that's cats, dude. That's cats for you. They will literally just go, "That's nothing to do with me. I'm out of this bitch." Yeah, by the way, fucking mute all these fucking trolls and the people because I'm really done with the gay ops. You guys can do your gay ops, but just do them outside of my chat room. Because you spent 2 years trying to fuck my life up, and you failed miserably every single time. Every single time. So, at this point, I don't know what to tell you. I know you're going to keep trying. You're going to try this angle too, and then they'll try a new angle, and then they'll try a new angle. But I can tell you this. My life is going way too smoothly for me to be filing false police reports. Like, there is no, like, there's literally zero reason for me to do some gay shit like that unless I was just trying to blow my life up. Things are going very well for me right now. It's been just win after win. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know these people, what their angle is, but I really wouldn't put it past Alan Powell or one of these people to have actually been the person who did this, like they originally did with Owen Benjamin and tried to get it on me. And then, of course, you know, get the cops to ask me, and then I answer the questions honestly, and then I get fucking Freedom of Information Act request, and they're like, he's a snitch. Like, it really is. I know they're thinking they're playing like fucking 3D chess with me, but the difference is that my life keeps getting better, and people like them, their audiences are shrinking, and their lives are getting worse.
Anonymous sent $5.
Oh, there's a cover. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I gotta give it to you. Whoever did a modern rock cover of that song, bravo for that one. But anyway, that happened. I should probably make it pretty clear that I obviously don't like Baked Alaska, but I'm kind of sick of this being a trend. Kyle's saying it looks like Clearwater Police. They might have, yeah, it might have been. That's what I'm saying. It might have been a police department, which that's why I wouldn't recognize it. Because most of the sheriff's deputies here are pretty easily spottable, but it looked like they were wearing blue, which is like more of a police department thing. So I don't know, man. But, you know, look, I don't want that happening to anybody ever. I think it's really some fucking gay shit. I just don't. I'm not a fan of it. So it's definitely not something I would ever do, simply because I don't. Like, I get when you see shit on IP2, like, happening, and it's unfolding, and then some of those people get addicted to that, and then they want to start making shit happen. But I'm not particularly a big fan of people using the law enforcement as some sort of cudgel. It's pretty fucking gay. They yelled sheriff, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they didn't yell anything. Let me hear. I thought they said police department. Sheriff's office. Yeah, so it's I'm trying to see, what do they look like in Pinellas County? Because I don't think I've ever had a single dealing with a Pinellas County sheriff. So I don't know what they wear. It's usually, in Florida, there's a lot of greenish colored uniforms, which I guess that could be green. It's not exactly the best stream quality either, but yeah, they wear like a hunter green. So I don't know, man. But that's pretty fucked up, man. Look, I don't like baked Alaska, but I also am not a fan of people, I'm not a fan of cops kicking indoors, and I'm also not a fan of people abusing law enforcement's constitutional overstep and also fucking, using them to kick indoors. I just think it's a pretty fucked up thing to do. But, that's how these people are, man. It sort of makes the level, like, I can handle people talking shit. I've obviously been able to handle people making entire channels talking shit about me. I think almost anything you do in the realm of shit talking is fair game. But I don't know, man. It's definitely starting to feel like at times it starts to feel like I'm not cut out for this anymore, because it's like that scene in The Wire when they give Cuddy a fucking semi-auto, and he's like, "Oh man, I like a .38 revolver," and they're like, "Revolvers don't hold the 15 or whatever," and he's like, "Man, the game done changed." It's like, game didn't change, just done got more fierce. That's all. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't fuck with people's families. I don't contact people's families. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't go after the family. I don't go after their job. I don't go after their revenue. Like, we literally talked to this guy on the phone. Like, we have his number and shit. So Royce texts him, right? And he's like, "Are you really, like, I just need to ask if you really are or not," because this guy has a history of just bullshitting, and everything that comes out of his mouth is a fucking lie. He's like, did you really, like, sponsor the show or whatever? So he goes, "Dude, fuck," he's like, "I got this guy that works for me that looks for, like, hot up-and-coming little shows to try to stir, because it makes more sense to get small communities that are way more loyal than, like, sponsoring Ben Shapiro, let's say, right?" He's like, "So, whatever." He's like, "So this guy contacted us, and my guy was like, yeah, all right, fine, we'll throw a couple bucks your way, do a couple reads or whatever." So Royce begins to tell this guy the tale of our dealings with him or whatever, right? The doxing and all the gay ops and all the bullshit, and it just gives him a whole little rundown. And I don't send the police after people. Like, there's just certain things that rules that I just can't ever help but abide by, and other people just seem to be turning this into like a fun thing to do, and it's like, I don't think, maybe it's just because I'm a grown ass man, but I don't find that shit fun. It's probably yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I don't give a shit, man. But I can tell you this, all right? Out of all those fucking weird spurgs that hate my guts for no reason, Porcelain's like probably one of the smarter ones out of all of them. And that motherfucker didn't even know how to use a VPN to same fag on Kiwi farms. So I can't imagine that if these assholes keep this shit up, and I'm not talking about, whatever, some of the smarter ones, fine, whatever, but you're talking like Alan Powell and like David Walsh and all those retards, like, they're not smart enough to keep filing this kind of shit, making phone calls like this and getting away with it. Like, that's not gonna, you're gonna fuck up one day. And if they're fucking with baked, like, even if I wanted to swat or fuck with somebody, right, I am not fucking with a guy who's cooperating with the feds. And I know, right? I know. Prove it, Mersh. He's the only January 6th guy to keep getting arrested and keep getting in trouble, and nothing happens to him. Nothing happens to him. There are people from January 6th who are already getting sentenced. They're already getting sent. They've already been convicted, and they're getting sentenced already. And this motherfucker is still out there just committing crimes, fucking spraying people with content spray, getting away with anything he wants. Like, it's almost silly at this point, right? So, yeah, man, the last person I'm going to try to swat is a goddamn person who's cooperating with the feds. You know what I mean? So, look, I gotta say it. I don't like Baked Alaska, man, but that shit is not cool, dude. Whoever did it. And if whoever did it is somebody that watches my show or likes me on any level, understand that, like, you can be a fan of me or whatever, and you can do some shit like that. Understand that I would never, if I knew that about you, I would never like you as a person. So, this Agent JPS on the case. I'll be honest, and I'm not even kidding when I tell you this. You know, Jesse's always pushing it with doing shit. I mean, literally, like, legit breaking the law at times when it comes to some of the shit he does. I don't think Jesse even had the balls to do this. And I'm not trying to, look, the last thing I'm going to do is take a guy off a list that I don't like as a suspect. Because obviously, whatever. You know, I'd fuck them all. But realistically speaking, I don't even think Jesse's got the balls to pull some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's some real, like, retard, I've got, like, whatever, I got nothing to live for type of shit to do, is the swatting thing. Because, yeah, I know you can use VoIP, and I know you could use your little fucking VPNs, but trust me, you do that to the wrong guy on the wrong day and somebody dies, they're going to find you. So, anyway, salud, boys.